Hey, crypto gems, welcome to the latest edition of How's Your Mother? How's your mother? All right. Right. Today I'm going to be giving you hopefully a possible 100x or 1000x gem if we have a monstrous bull market. Okay. Now you need to take this information, do your own research. Don't just listen to me. I'm just a YouTuber. I don't really know what the hell I'm talking about. So take it in and then do your own research and decide on exactly what you want to do. All this stuff is super, super risky and you could lose everything. Right. So let's start off by talking about tokenization of assets. So BlackRock CEO Larry Fink said that tokenization of assets will be the future of investments. Why is that? Well, they think that it could be worth a 10% of the global GDP, 14 trillion by 2030. Now think about it. People are able to afford houses less and less and less and less. Now imagine if a multiple of people could get together and own a fraction of an asset, right? And that is then placed on the blockchain. That probably would be a good way to go. And also, then those assets are then highly liquid. So you can buy and sell them on the free market much more easily than having to go through all of this massive process through solicitors. So I think it's a really, really interesting idea. It's not, it has been tried before. Proppy still going. There's some other coins that came out in the bull run that kind of came and failed. I think Realio, which is the coin I'm going to talk about today, the token I'm going to talk about today, really, really has a good chance of at least propelling this market forward and realizing on their promises. So let's look at what it is. As I said before, it is fractional ownership. It just means dividing an asset into smaller units, making it for multiple investors to own a fraction of it, meaning that you get to enjoy the full benefits without owning the whole thing. So if you want to own a part of a golf resort, if you want to own a part of a new theme park, you get to own a part of it. And when that theme park goes up or the profits of the theme park goes up, whatever, you can then sell that, buy it, whatever you want to do with it, instead of owning the whole thing. So you're technically less liable for. So the coin in question, so I'd say token, I keep saying coin, it's not a currency, is Realio. So this is exactly what they are trying to do. The team themselves look solid, right? It's veterans of people in the securities field, marketing, and blockchain, and they're fully doxed. So I'll let you guys go through and look at their LinkedIn. So I'm not going to go too much into them, but I think they're in a good place to bring it forward, and they are working hard. We also have a mainnet coming in about 30 days. Another thing is they're also planning to release a stablecoin. Now, go and read this article. I don't know about stablecoins, especially in this current environment. However, you can see they're legit. They're also going to be a layer one blockchain. So that mainnet is getting released in 30 days. So as far as the fundamental goes, I think this coin is pretty solid. And as far as tokenization of assets, real estate assets, anyway, they're in the forefront of it. Poppy's been around for a while, but they've not really done anything. There's no traction on it. So I would rather go for a coin that's got low market cap than something like Proppy that's been around for ages, but that hasn't really done anything as the bull market and the bear market have raged. So let's have a quickly look at the tokenomics. One of the things to understand about it was a fair launch. There was no ICO, there was no pre-sale, so we're not have to worry about people dumping on you. 75% of the tokens are already in circulation. It doesn't say that here in CoinMarketCap, but I think this data is wrong. From the people I've talked to on Twitter and Telegram, I feel like 75% is there. So let's just say the market cap is really around 11 million. So this has also gone up a lot lately. So it's gone up from, how much has it gone up in the last month? So it's gone up from 0.08 to 0.22, and that's because of the mainnet that's coming. You can see the volume has really, really picked up. For a coin that's really only 10 million in circulating supply as far as market is concerned, 4 million is really, really good. So it's really, really picking up steam. They've just been building. They've not cared about the fire. They've just been building and building and building. So I think it's a really good place. So imagine getting a $10 million market cap coin in the bull market. That's not going to be possible, right? So I think be careful with it because it has, I think, pumped about 240% in the last month. But as far as the market cap goes, it is still low. So what I feel, so let's have a look at the chart quickly. Now the top of this was actually $5. If you go here, it was, what is it? I believe, let's look at CoinGecko, that gives you better data. Even though it doesn't show you the market cap. So they've even got the total wrong. So the all-time high was $5.12, and that's really coming straight off release. So everything straight off release, into a bear market dumps, right? Dumps, and it just has been dumping and dumping and dumping and dumping. Now you only really see a tick up here. So even though it's pumped 240 days, 240% in the last month, you're only really starting to see a blip here, and it's still 96% down. If you go to a comparison, let's say you want to compare it to something like NEAR. So NEAR is about what, 35, 34 on coin market cap, as far as market cap. What is it? 30, 37, right? Let's say you compare it to 37 coin. If it gets to 37, and this is in the midst of a bear market, so NEAR is actually already over 80% down. Okay, so if Rio just gets to NEAR's market in a bull market, you're looking at $31. So that risk reward, I would say that's pretty good, right? For transparency, I've got a big bag of Rio. I've been buying. Every time it dips, I've just been buying Rio. So it's a nice position for me, and it's really, really done well. And then I've been buying it at the lows, so I've been buying it for about 4 months. I just believe in the team. The team aren't the best team in the world, but they're pretty good. They're competent. I believe in the fundamentals, and I believe the fact that they've just been building. So I appreciate that they're just building. So that's it, guys. So Rio, that is my coin that I think could do 100x, definite possibility, 1000x possibility. So just imagine if it gets to something like, let's say something like SHIB, right? Let's say, let's measure to SHIB here. I mean, in my personal opinion, SHIB is just sick coin. But let's say, okay, let's Doge. That's $182, right? If it gets to Doge's market cap, and while Doge is also about 80% down, you're looking at $182. It's at 0.21 right. So keep that in perspective. Don't go start putting all your money into it. Do your own research. If you want to DCA, understand the mainnet is coming in 30 days. And usually what happens is we pump all the way up to the mainnet, and then we usually do take a bit of a dump. So be conscious of it. All right, guys, take it easy. Look after your mothers.